morning, everyone. I'm Lynette, and this is Charm Grammy Crochet. Welcome to the yarn room today. I should say good afternoon because it really is afternoon here in Ohio. I'm late today because I had an object that's a like finished object, kind of, and I wanted to finish it so I could show it. So I had to do that, and then I'm doing laundry and stuff. But today is Charm Chatter number 138, and it is Fun in 21, day 11 of my Yarn Swap Advent Calendar, Christmas Advent Calendar with Miss Madonna. So she opened hers at Christmas. My package was stuck in limbo somewhere, so I didn't get mine until January. So we're doing it now, in case you didn't know. So get that out of the way as far as the explanation goes. But I'm telling you, I'm really enjoying doing it in January because it just does bring fun to 21 in the gloominess of winter here in Ohio. We had sun yesterday. So we do, I mean, it's not like Alaska where you have 20 hours of darkness. It's not like that, but our sun doesn't come out very much during the winter time. It's just gloomy and cloudy all the time because of the lake effect here. All right, so now that you've had your weather lesson for the day, let's see. I am wearing, if you notice, my Toothless t-shirt because I finished Toothless. I will link the pattern. When I found this pattern, it was the only one that I had seen, but since I started working on this pattern now in my YouTube feed, apparently there's several different ones, but I really liked, I got it done. It was a fine pattern to work with. Only thing I wasn't happy with is that she was doing felt for the eyes. I didn't want to do felt for the eyes, so I did not. I crocheted them. And then I used safety eyes. So I know it's black, and black is hard to see, but Toothless is a black dragon. What can I tell you? His girlfriend is a white dragon, and we did give him the fake little thing on the tail. So he's got some horns and some smaller horn, or bigger, little teeny horns on the sides. Okay, if I get close, all right, there you go. And then a set of horns here, and then his ears are here. You can see up and down. And then he's got spikies on his back, very long wings, wing arms, and then front legs, back legs, big long tail with the red. It's supposed to have a decal or something on here, but it's good. My cousin will hopefully love him very much. I'm debating on doing the girlfriend one, which is white, because she's white. I'm debating doing her. I would not. I enjoyed doing him, but my eyes would get so tired crocheting him, trying to see the black yarn and know where to put your stitches. And he doesn't videotape very well because, well, there, he's better. But his arms are really long, or his wings. And I enjoyed him. So anyway, that's Toothless, and that's why I'm wearing my Toothless t-shirt. So my cousin will get this when things work out well, that we can go see each other. And that's that. So that's Toothless. That's my completely finished object. And I'm really proud of him because, I haven't done too many amigurumis, and we're just going to set Toothless right here. Oh, look, you can see his eyes lurking. Look at that. That's all you see is his eyes. That could be scary because they're kind of, mostly it's like a Red Heart Super Saver, I think, kind of yarn in it. It was all scrap. Well, some of it is actually the heat wave, because I had several different scraps, balls of black yarn, but some of them were different texture, different color to some extent, and so I thought, I don't care if the texture is a little different, but when the texture is different, I used none of it was shiny yarn, like a Simply Soft, and none of it had a label, so I didn't know what any of it was. But I made two legs. One leg, I specifically know the back legs. The one back leg was made with like Super Saver, and then I made the other back leg with the next ball of black yarn that I had. And they were way different in size. Okay, I mean, the yarn felt a little thinner, but I didn't think it was going to matter, but his legs were probably this much off in size, and it was, and in width, it wasn't as big around, you know, it was definitely a real noticeable difference. So then I went digging through my stash of what else do I have that kind of matched better, and I found a slightly used ball of Heat Wave, so that's actually what most of them is made out of. And then this is, the green is it's Premier, they're neon, I think it's Premier Everyday, and it's in that neon green color, which worked out to be completely awesome for his eyes. And then that's just, again, I think it's a Red Heart kind of, or maybe it's a Craft Smart or whatever, just whatever ball of red I had generic in my stash. And I used a 4.5 millimeter hook with him. I don't know the letter name for that, but 4.5 millimeter. The pattern was asking for a 4.25. I don't have one of those, surprisingly, because I have that set of clovers, plus I had other hooks. And I was really shocked that I was missing one of the small ones, but I don't generally use them, so I just wanted that 1/4 of an inch and or 1/4 of a centimeter, whatever, a millimeter. Like, it's not going to matter. And if he's a little bigger, that's cool too. And I should have stuffed him with some black t-shirts. I do have black t-shirts that I could have cut up and stuffed him with it, and I thought about it, but I forgot to, and just grabbed the white, but white polyfill. There's a couple of places, if you look close, you can see white through, but for the most part, it's pretty good. I didn't overstuff it. I would have stuffed it firmer, but then the white was showing, so you know what I mean. It's fine. She's gonna love him. If she doesn't, right? Okay, that's what it is. So the next kind of finished object, I am doing the I decided I'm doing 2 year-long crochet alongs. One is the Witch Piece Craft birthstone one, and I'm doing those squares, which I'll link, and if I talk about it, I'll link it. I'm not showing you those because those are finished for this month. But then I decided to do Krista's from the Secret Yarnery. You had 2 options. You can make a baby blanket every month, which I'm not going to do that, or you can just make squares, like big squares, and have 12 big squares to sew together at the end. So I'm thinking, and she said they're about 1 foot. This one is 13 inches wide. I used a 6 millimeter hook. Probably could have gone with a 5, but the yarn I'm using is a Dreamweaver yarn, and it's kind of like a Millens. I think the Dreamweaver is all Millens from Red Heart products or Yarn Inspiration products, Yarn Inspirations. So anyway, they're mostly Red Heart Millens, I think, and this is a mega ball. I'm not doing the whole project in this. Do not pull out. Oh gosh. Well, it was finished. Dang it. I did not cut it away from, I have to re-watch the video. Krista originally said, see, this is the ball, and it's falling apart now that it's coming out of my bag. And I can't get these anymore. The Dreamweaver is not being sold at my discount store anymore, Marks. But I think I paid $1.29 or $1.99 for this big ball of yarn. But it's a little stiff, like Red Heart used to be. So I wanted to go with a bigger hook. I mean, I will wash it, but that if I went with the bigger hook with this yarn, it would be softer. In the long run, it'll drape better. And now I have to fix it because I just pulled out some of the ends. So it's a finished project, as in my square is done, but it's a little rectangular to finish. It's a 4-row repeat, so when I got all 4 rows done, it's a little bit longer than it is wide. And she said, if you're gonna do just squares, do 5 like bobbles, 5 sections. So that's what I did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 6 bobbles down and 5 bobbles across. And it's probably fine if it's 6 bobbles down, but she said like the next months is going to be similar, and so all these you can fit together if you just do the squares. And that's what I'll commit to. I'm not going to commit to a big blanket. And damn it. So the thing is, I know that I wanted to finish the repeat, but it's not square, so I'm not going to cut it off my skein until I watch the video. She talked about, like, she's going to do the video for the blanket, and then she's going to do, I think she's going to do a video for just the squares. But you can do the squares early, just watch the original video and stop at 5, 5 repeats. So that's what I did. And probably, I don't, she said use the hook that you're comfortable with. It doesn't matter, as long as I use the same hook for the whole thing. But I didn't know if I should stop the pattern at what makes it square, or stop the pattern at the end of the pattern. And so if she does do the individual square video, then I will adjust at that point. If she doesn't, then I'm not going to adjust until I see what happens with the next square. I am going to use 4 different colors and do 3 squares of each, so I don't even need to use this yellow the next square, because I'm going to do it in pastels. I decided I'm going to do the yellow, pink, orange, and mint. So it's like a peach and a mint green. So that's what I decided I'm going to do to make it like springy. Even though it won't get done until December. Maybe I should have done it in Christmas colors. But I like spring colors, and I like pastel rainbows, so that's kind of what I decided to do. And so it's done, other than the few stitches I just pulled out, for this month. So it's finished for this month, but it's still going to be a work in progress for the rest of the year. So that's that. And I probably just really should put it in a bigger bag, because this ball is not fitting well. My mega ball. I'm really bummed that I can't get that anymore, to be honest with you. So the next is day 11. And let's see what we get. It is soft and squishy, and it is yarn. It is, ooh, man, I should have used this yarn. Look at this. Now there's 3 of these balls of yarn. Aren't they pretty? They're a little halo on them. This just screams yellow chickens or rubber duckies, or yellow duckies. Baby chicks and yellow ducks. I love it. It is 50-gram ball of brushed kid mohair, 20% of the kid mohair and 80% acrylic. Oh, it is so nice and soft. It says machine washable. 50 grams. It doesn't say how many yards it is. And there are 3 of them. I love them. Thank you so very much. It doesn't give me a weight on it, but it's pretty, and it's kind of on the thing, probably a 3. I'm going to say it's a 3. Isn't it awesome? Thank you so much, Madonna. I love it. I'm really starting to love yellow. I know purple will always be my favorite color, but yellow is really coming up a good second. And peach, not orange, just peach. Okay, guys, that's what I have for you today. I don't know if I'm going to be doing much crocheting. Oh, I do have one more thing. So, back to Amanda's. I'm just having the hardest time trying to figure out a good pattern that I like, and like more than one day in a row. To do Amanda a beach cover-up. I'm just having the hardest time. I am going to use that variegated yarn, so it can't be a real busy pattern because of the yarn. Plus, it's a thin yarn. It's a 2-weight. I'm using the Cotton Fair, and it's red, white, and blue. If you've seen my channel, if you've seen, now I'm on my 2nd or 3rd pattern that I'm trying. that I just can't seem to stick with. So I need something that is light, airy, simple pattern, simple repeat, simple design, because it's a busy yarn. And she wants it big. She wants it to go like all the way down to her feet, like almost drag the ground kind of thing. Light, airy, flowy. That's going to look good in a variegated yarn. That's not going to take 9 million years to do. I mean, it's thin yarn, so I know it's going to take a long time anyway. And I'm almost thinking, like, so I tried now 2 patterns that I didn't. I liked them both to start with. The first pattern I really liked, but I just couldn't, it wasn't going well. So I ripped that out. And then I tried another pattern, and I liked the pattern, but it's, again, not going well. And I'm thinking maybe I should just go, and then I thought, well, I'm going to create my own pattern, and I wanted, and I really like this idea. And then I'm thinking, boy, you're doing this the hard way. I like the idea of doing a V-stitch, but I want the V-stitch to go like this way and this way. Well, then it creates like a triangle. I'm thinking, well, heck, if I'm going to do that, I may as well just do like a fisherman's mesh. And that would be simple, quick, and easy. Because it's going to be a big project. Amanda's tall. Like, way taller than me. So, you know, if it's going to be something that's going to go, like, to her feet, I don't want something that I have to, like, think really hard to do. So then I'm thinking maybe just a fisherman's net kind of thing, and then the weight of it will pull it down. And so if you guys have any great patterns, just send them to me. I need to figure this out. I really am committed to making this for her. And I'd really like to have it for this summer. I mean, I tried to do it for last summer, and, well, that didn't happen. So I'd really like to make it for her for this summer. And I just need a pattern that I can stick with. And it's, you know, thin yarn. So, again, it has to be easy and easy, you know, easy to remember, easy to be able to, like, pick up and do a couple of rows while I'm watching TV, because it's going to be a long project. So if you have any help, I appreciate that. Oh, and by the way, guys, don't forget, I do have my birthday giveaway going for the rainbow box of yarn. That was a couple videos ago. I will try to remember to link that as well. If you haven't watched it and commented on that video, you won't be entered, so you have to comment on that video. And that's what I got. I think I've remembered everything. I hope so. Otherwise, I will try to remember it for tomorrow if there's anything I forgot. Today, I will be foiling some glass. So I want to get all that done so I can show you how to put it together and get those projects finished. That's it. That's it. For sure, that's it now. As my friend Linda O'Play, oh, please say a prayer for Linda, our Yarny sister, just a yarn sister. She's in the hospital, so please say a prayer for her. That was something else I wanted to remember. And our gifts of love from Sharon, let's not forget that either. So, you guys have a great day. I will see you tomorrow. Thank you so much, Madonna. Love the yarn. See you tomorrow. Bye.